Stampin' friends. Today we're going to make this cookie card using the Nothing's Better Than stamp set. You'll notice that it says, "You're just like cookies, you make everything better." So I think that's perfect for thank yous, or it could be perfect for a variety of other different types of cards. So I will show you how we'll get started. We are using Just Jade for our background piece, for our base. We're using Real Red for this nested label, and we're using white for the inner nested label. Everything is early espresso here, including this suede ribbon, and the chocolate chips are stamped in early espresso, and then the inner part of the chocolate chip is stamped in crumb cake, and then they're just cut out using the dies. Some of them are stuck down using glue dots, and then the ones on top are done using a dimensional. One thing you'll want to notice as you place these on there, they all have a bite out of them. You don't want to show every cookie with a bite out of it. So you just have to kind of strategically place your different cookies so that they will look like most of them are whole. I think it looks cute to have one like that, but I don't think you would necessarily want to have them all like that. So I'm using a 19-inch piece of ribbon. So this ribbon is fairly long, and what I've done is I guess I should start with that first, since that's what I'm talking about right now. I've just used my Stampin' Seal, and you could use either side if you prefer the kind of denim look pattern on the back. You could use that. I liked the little dots. So what I did was I made it just a little bit toward the bottom, and this hangs off just a smidge on both sides because I like to have it where it definitely doesn't show any of the crumb cake along this edge where we're putting our ribbon. Now remember, if you want to get this good and straight, you can use your grid paper to see that you have it at the same point. So it looks like I should kind of scooch this one up just a little bit. So you can see there, if I put this at the same line, then I can have this end at the same line. Oh, you cannot see that at all. There we go. It's like if I want them to end at the same place, I just put them at the same line and then line this up at the same line. Super simple, but can really save you some time. So then you're going to take this ribbon, wrap it around, and all I did was tie it in a bow, just like tying your shoes, and then I did not cut the ribbon at all. But if you want to, you can. I left it kind of where it looks like the ends are kind of long, so you can see there, all I did was tie that, and I just left it because I like the way this ribbon is both soft and kind of crisp looking. Just kind of looks smart on there. You just want to be sure that your ends are fairly even. Okay, and then I'll show you this super simple way I did the sentiment part. I used this size nested label to cut a template here, centered it top and bottom, and then I centered it left and right. And so after I cut a whole bunch of these, I could put this in here. And let me take this one out and I will show you the stamping. It's super simple as well. And I used early espresso again on this one. I want to make sure I have this down and neat looking. And I just inked up both of these at the same time. And if I don't do a good job, I can always try to do it again. It may not quite work with this because this is a different way of doing it. Usually, you know, we have our actual paper here, and this will hold it down. This doesn't actually hold the paper exactly, but sometimes it holds it fairly well because of the edging. All right, let's see. A little bit more on the your. Perfect. So you can see That was easy. You want to be careful and not touch these, especially with some of these dark colors like navy and red and dark brown. Sometimes you can smear it accidentally if you run your hand across it, so we don't want to do that. And then we are ready to continue. Just need our layered piece here. I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal. I want a little in the points, and I want to twist off with the Stampin' Seal so that I can start it up again easily when I'm done. Okay, and then this doesn't exactly layer on here perfectly, so you're going to have a little tiny bit more at the top and the bottom than you have on the sides. So basically all you really need to worry about is getting your points straight. Does that make sense? Get the point from the top one and the point from the bottom one pretty close to the same place. So then, whoops, that's not what I thought it was. We're just going to want to add our dimensionals. I typically like to put top and bottom and then each side. So I will put things back where they were, like that. And then in these corners, and I won't need any extra ones in the middle because that will be taken care of. Take these backs off. Okay. Then just try to get this as centered as we can. That's good. Then I'm gonna stick this on here. And what I'm trying to do here is just basically get it centered and straight up and down. So I want to have it kind of centered this direction and then centered this direction. I'm going to scooch it over just a little bit. And then once you get it centered, then you can work on your, getting your bow just like you want it. There's that. So now we're at this point. Okay, so now we're ready to add some cookies. And it doesn't really matter where you put them. It's kind of up to you. So you can use glue dots. So I think it's easier to have your, to me anyway, to have your card almost completely put together before you add any cookies. So you can put 2 or 3 in each corner. You can have them kind of hanging off the side just a little bit because, when things are out of the box, that kind of adds interest. I prefer to have them have the bite up under this, but if you like to show the bite, you can put it anywhere. I like to just have one spot with a bite out. And let's see, that one has a little funny thing on it, so I think I might put it on this side. There we go. See, it had a little bit of ink there, so if you have one like that, you can just easily cover that up using the next piece. I was thinking I might show what it looks like to have 3 on one side on this one. So there we are. And then going across the card, let's make a little clump of cookies here. Try to decide kind of where to put them. Then I just need one last cookie with a bite out of it to kind of put as our main cookie bite. So then I forgot there, on that last one, I wanted to pop it up on a dimensional. That's the good thing about this. Most of the time it's never too late. You can just do that when you're finished, and there we go. So you can see how quick and simple this card would be and how easy it would be to make thank you cards or like an I miss you, I haven't seen you in a while because of quarantine or whatever. So it could be really cute to make this for one of your friends. Then you can just put the cookies, you can put it either over the direct top of the cookies, or like I did on the other one, I have it where the cookies is kind of up just a little bit. So, and all I did for that was just use our Mono Multi, the green capped glue, and just add a little bit under the main large pieces. Anywhere that you think you can do it without making a mess is perfect. I typically like to put extra on the C because it seems like because of the curve, it's real easy to get that one not quite all the way stuck down. So you could even put a little tiny part of a dimensional under one side if you wanted to, under the C. So anyway, so now we finished that card. I appreciate you watching. Bye-bye.